What up YouTube, Topaz Yates back for another daily review, man. I'm mad because quite honestly I haven't had power up until 7 o'clock till 12 o'clock Eastern time, man. On a day where Eminem done dropped something, man, this really angers me. But in the end, I'ma do this and keep on pushing, man. So today's review is to that Eminem Campaign. And what this ultimately is Eminem showing us that he's back recording an album as he put out in a tweet and such, but yet he showed it throughout the music as well. As what you can kind of take from this is a combination of couple types of joints that he's done before in the past. Like the whole Slim Shady renditions that he's constantly have done where he just named out a whole bunch of celebrities and such. He's definitely doing that on this project. Now he's definitely going more political on this one as he's naming people like Zimmerman, Dylan Roof, Kaepernick, and then he of course goes into Donald Trump and such. And I definitely love the way he went on Donald Trump, because by the way that he explained it, it seems as though people want Slim Shady to be the new president of the United States, and he goes in on exactly what Slim Shady would do when he gets elected. That was rather dope. But yet when you break down the track, it fits into the whole rap god format as well, because it's not a prototypical track. It's a track that was designed just to show off his skills, to show his superiority over everybody else. And you know what makes Eminem a great rapper and such, man? It's first his vocab, because what he's rhyming, the lyrics that he's rhyming with are words that most people just do not use. And he's explained before in the past how he's able to do this, in which what he did before as a child was read the dictionary and study it and use these words that he learned from the dictionary in every rhyme that he did. But then you add in his wordplay on top on how he's able to take these words that a lot of people don't use and then break them down into words that people do use. Like take the bar where he said, "Pick at me like a scab" and such, where he's ultimately talking about people outside marching with signs up picketing somebody, but yet he breaks down that word to pick at me like it's somebody picking on a scab, trying to make sure that they're not scoring up. But he definitely got a ton of really dope lyrics just scattered all throughout this, man. Like when he was talking about how he would never dial back his lyrics even if he dialed star 69 on a beat. Like that was pretty dope. It's just what ultimately kills me about it is the fact that we're just getting a tease of a potential dope track here, because one, that production is really nothing, man, and the way that the track just overall goes, it just feels like he's making a long monologue. It's not really a rap track. But yet overall, man, I'm happy that Eminem is back in the booth, back making music, man. Definitely a joint I would recommend you go ahead peep out, but it's not that great. But this concludes today's review, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer Mr. Live before we jump into the news and then jump into an article from downloadpass.com. So have you guys seen that Tupac has finally become a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominee, man? And you know the reason why it takes so long is because you have to have had a project out for 25 years before you even get nominated for such. And it has been like 25 years since Tupacalypse Now and such, so definitely look for him to be the first ballot Hall of Famer and such, dude. Like, it's a no-brainer. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpass.com, and today's article is about the club scene and such. Like, have you guys seen that latest episode of Atlanta where the whole crew is ultimately in the club scene and they're pretty much exposing all of the negatives that go along with it, because everybody wants to think that being in the club is so luxurious and so nice and all of that, man, when it's ultimately a bunch of nonsense. Now, even though it was super exaggerated, man, because I be a manager at a club and such, man, I see this same exact stuff happen all the time, man. Like take for instance the club owner who was ducking and dodging to avoid paying, man. That is the club owner that I have at my spot all day, bro. Really important for you to watch this, man, if you haven't already, because club promoters and club owners are so shady and such, man, and they will try to take advantage of whatever niceness that you have, and you can't show no love to none of them, and you gotta come and get yours. Now, I'm not saying beat nobody up like they did in the show or whatever. You just got to be prepared for all of the nonsense that's going to come your way, dude. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.